Greetings from Chesterfield, where it's 7:45 in the morning. It's January and we're off for a day at the seaside. So you find me in Chesterfield this morning, setting out on a midwinter seaside train adventure. I'm waiting for the 7:54 southbound East Midlands train, which I'm catching as far as Grantham. And when we get there, I'll explain what today's Mike's mission is all about. So I shall see you down in Grantham.
This is Chesterfield. This train is for Norwich. Our next station is Alfreton.
I've never been to Grantham station before. Of course, the town was the birthplace of former Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher. So here we are at Grantham. It's a nice little neat and tidy station here. Looks like three platforms. And here's a train coming in that's heading up for Leeds. Now, when it came to promoting travel to our seaside resorts more than a century ago, the railway companies came up with some winning slogans. Sun and fun for everyone. That was the promise at Great Yarmouth. And Bournemouth called itself Britain's all-seasons resort. Blackpool was always merry and bright, and Torquay, of course, has always been known as England's Riviera. The Silver City with the golden sands, well, that was Aberdeen. And where Lakeland Fells run down to the sea, Grange over Sands. However, when it came to Skegness's turn, artist John Hassel came up with an image of an old guy with a pipe splashing about in puddles in his wellies, the Jolly Fisherman. And whoever dreamed up the slogan to accompany it must have been in an equally odd mood, as Skegness is so bracing suggests to the holidaymaker or day tripper that they'll enjoy nothing more than an invigorating cold wind and plenty of refreshing rain during their stay. Bring a coat. So how bracing can Skeggy be? Well, with temperatures plummeting on the Lincolnshire coast this week, it's time to find out. I'm off to find the most bracing point in England's most bracing resort at the most bracing time of year, January. I have a couple of Mike's missions to complete when I get there as well. I've got to find a bracing ice cream to enjoy, and also someone walking around in January wearing a bracing pair of shorts. Let's go and see if we can find them. I think I have my own personal transport across Lincolnshire to Skegness today. Well, the rivers and streams and drains round here are firmly frozen up this morning. It's bracing enough here. See how it is when we get to Skeggy. And look who's waiting to greet us here in Skegness. It's the jolly fisherman himself. He's still wearing his wellies. He seems to have given up his pipe these days. I'm sure the most bracing point in Skegness today, where it's only 1 degree, is going to be the seafront. So let's head this way. Oh, it really is chilly. Quite a breeze blowing. And I don't believe it. I've been here about 2 minutes and here's the guy wearing shorts that I've been looking for. Mission 1 accomplished already. It's not the busiest day of the year in Skegness. And quiet really is the word here today. In fact, if I stop for a minute, it's silent. Not even any noise coming out of the casino. Noise at last. It's right for today. Thermal gloves, thermal socks and thermo hats. So, having already seen a man wearing shorts today, I've got 2 missions to complete. Find a nice ice cream and maybe a pint of Bateman's ales. Now this ice cream parlour's closed. No sign of life today either at the famous Jolly Fisherman Rock Shop. There he is, look. He's got his pipe here. Some more warming winter hats on sale here. Don't be deceived by that blue sky behind it. Oh, it's bitter cold. Ice cream here. Oh no, this is closed as well. No one playing crazy golf today, and the water features are frozen over. Oh, seaside trees. Look at all these ice creams here. Which one shall we go for? Oh, closed again. Now, a couple of days ago, not only was Skegness so bracing, it was snow bracing. It had a couple of inches which landed here on the promenade. You can see there's still the remnants here, bits of ice. Bad news is that the Altitude 44 ride is closed today. Oh, I was so looking forward to having a go on there. Every step of the way towards the sea, the temperature drops a fraction and the breeze gets a little stronger. God, now this really is bracing at Skegness. It's living up to the billing, okay. Let's have a look through here. Family boats, take a boat trip around the islands. Well, that's impossible today. The lake is solid ice. Now, just across this frozen lake here is a relatively new hotel. And I'm going to keep an eye on that because I've just heard that a severe weather warning has been issued. And a storm is blowing in from the west, likely to bring heavy rain, but heavy snow as well later today. And the fear is that many transport links will be cancelled, including some trains. So if I get stuck here in icy, bracing Skegness, that might be where I'm heading for later on. Right, I could really do an impression of the jolly fisherman here, skipping through these puddles. Unfortunately, they're all frozen. I think I could walk over the top of them. Let's head out up to the beach and see if the tide's in. Madeleine's Ices. Strawberry waffle cone. Oh yeah. Single cone. Double cone. Oh no. Closed again. I'm beginning to wonder if we're ever going to find this ice cream today. Everywhere's tempting me with ice creams. So many to choose from here. But of course, the shutters are down. This is getting serious. Oh, that looks a nice one. Peach Zing. Now, did you know that a quarter of all the lemon curd that's sold in Britain is marketed through Royal National Lifeboat Institution shops? It's on the shelves of all of them. Let's pop in here, see if we can find some. It's just the shop's open. Wow. Let's go and get some lemon curd and support the lifeboatmen.
I'd say I come from Coventry.
Yeah.
And I take 3 jars up when I go to Coventry for my family.
So lemon curd goes from Skeggy to Coventry then?
Yeah.
And why is it that all the RNLI shops throughout Britain, they all sell lemon curd, don't they?
Yeah. It's one of the best sellers in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Well, I shall be back in a minute. I'm going to look at your lifeboat first and I'll come back and buy some lemon curd. And I'm taking mine back to Derbyshire.
Right.
All sorts of souvenirs here. We're just after lemon curd.
No, towards the front, otherwise they won't see them.
And here it is.
Chill seats.
Have that one, please.
Thank you.
Weather, you must get all sorts of extremes here in Skeggy.
Oh, it does get certainly cold at times with that bracing wind.
Yeah.
But today the wind's calmed down, it's lovely.
Yeah, and of course bracing is the word, isn't it, in
It
Skeggy?
certainly is, yes.
Yeah, and I understand you've had some snow this week as well.
We've had some snow, and even on the beach there, the snow was lying on the beach, which
Yeah.
we haven't seen for a long, long time. Since
Right.
about the 80s, I believe.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, it's been,
And there's another storm coming tonight, I've just been told.
yes, I believe. Quite windy, so the wind will be strong,
Yeah.
and the sea will be blowing up thing
Yeah,
today as well.
And now we've been joined by another gentleman, and I don't think you're local, you're from elsewhere,
From
aren't you?
Mansfield, Nottinghamshire.
Oh, right.
And we've been here, this is our 3rd week now we've been
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
We've got a lodge over here.
Right, and why do you come to Skeggy in January, December and January then?
There's something about the seaside in winter.
Yeah.
A, it's not busy,
Yeah,
and B, well, we just love it. We just love the sea.
and as the slogan says, it's so bracing, especially in winter time.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
4 layers on today.
Yeah, 4. Oh right. I've been on a search to try and find an ice cream, but everywhere's closed today. But I have seen someone walking around in shorts.
Oh, that would be a postman probably.
Postman.
No, just a guy outside the railway station. So,
Really?
yeah. Lovely. Anyway, thanks so much, and enjoy your day in
Great. Have a
bracing
good day
Skeggy.
yourself.
Thank
Yes,
you.
we will do.
Thanks.
Nice walk. Cheers.
So peaceful, you can just about have the whole promenade to yourself today, if you're wrapped up. So of course we have to jump on the sands. Oh, solid! I think the frost has got in there. No sign of a donkey today, of course. In fact, no sign of anything. I would think the most bracing point in the most bracing resort in the most bracing month of the year has got to be on the end of the pier. So we'll head up there and see how bracing it is. Well, I don't think we're going to get on the pier. Now, when I was young, we came on holidays to Skeggy quite regularly. We used to ride on the boat up and down this canal. Now, that breeze that was here has actually disappeared now, but it is literally the lull before the storm, because I've just been reading on here that storm Goretti is on its way. It says it's likely to bring heavy snow, leading to disruption, difficult travelling conditions, possible delays on roads, cancellations to rail and air travel. Some communities may be cut off, power cuts may occur, and other services such as mobile phone coverage may be affected. Wow, so fortunately we're not short of hotels here in Skeggy. There's another large one there I've spotted just in case the snow starts and my train doesn't run. But bigger fear is being cut off in somewhere like Grantham. Now, the ice cream I'm looking for doesn't have to be as big as these, but good news, this shop says it's open. Here we are, mission accomplished. Now, the good thing about eating an ice cream in a place like Skeggy, which is so bracing, in the most bracing month of the year, is that it's not going to melt and run down your arm. In fact, I've got to try and eat it before it goes even harder. So, second mission accomplished. Well, the people in today's supermarket seemed a little bit surprised when I asked for an ice cream, and the way that their refrigerator was wrapped up, I don't think they'd had any other requests for quite a while. But this is lovely, chocolate ice cream. I would have had a couple of goes on this log flume ride as well today, but unfortunately this is also closed. Here's our friend the fisherman again, back with his pipe. If you drive to Skeg Vegas in January, there's always plenty of places to park. This jolly fisherman has a jolly pigeon for company. Oh, off he goes. There's a guy down here with half a pair of shorts on. Right, now there's something happening on this street corner here. There's a blanket on the ground, a rather dashing doggy sitting there, and two gentlemen here who look as though they're up to something. So what's happening today in Skeggy?
Well, yesterday in Skegness I was walking through town and I've seen many of the beautiful lamps up there were being taken down and replaced for something ghastly and modern looking. So I did a simple video on it and I said, what do people think? Do they like the sight of the old-fashioned looking ones with tradition and character coming down to replace for something modern? And straight away every single person said, no, we like the old ones. So I did another post and said, everyone get behind me, community spirit, and I will do my best to get this on the right desk so that we don't get the old ones changed and we don't get them replaced, and that's happened.
These lamps are sort of part of the character of the town, aren't they?
Yes, I think so, very much.
Must have been here for many years.
Yes, yes. They do have a modern LED bulb in them. But we decided today that with the dog and Harley, we're going to come down and we're going to have some tea cakes and have a coffee here underneath where the guys were working so that they couldn't do it. Right. So now the job has been overturned and it's not going to happen.
And have you had a good response by passing people as well?
We haven't been here very long, but yeah, we've got lots of people that follow me, so it's Moody's Holiday Lets.
All these fellows.
All these guys are just some of the comments from yesterday's videos.
Right, so that's how people can get in touch with you. See, Moody's Holiday Let.
Yeah, that's right. I just pop into town and usually I'm trying to help local businesses and try and attract people to Skegness and show that Skegness has got plenty to offer, even in the winter. Lots of places are open and well worthy of support and people coming to visit.
Well, I've even managed to find an ice cream today.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Perfect.
So who's this doggy on the end then?
This is Roscoe.
Roscoe, hiya Roscoe.
Very well-behaved, beautiful creature.
Wow.
She doesn't need a lead.
Doesn't need a coat under, she's got her own.
Yes, exactly.
Brilliant. Right, well thanks ever so much and good luck with the campaign.
Have a lovely day.
Cheers, bye. That reminds me, I'm still looking for a pint of Bateman's. I've not seen it on sale anywhere. Right, back up to the station now. And as you can see, it's getting quite busy now. Two other people on the street. See you again, Jolly. And for what it's worth, you do look better with your pipe. See ya. Now this train is empty again, but right at the front of the train, section A, there's a nice little compartment that I can have all to myself. It's like travelling first class. So back on the train now, and after being in icy Skeggy all day, it really does feel very warm on here. In fact, the coats had to come off. So as for the missions, well, the two main missions have been accomplished. We got the ice cream in the end, and it was a nice one as well, chocolate chip, beautiful. And then as for finding men in shorts, well, I saw 4 men in shorts and none of them were postmen, let me tell you. And then I saw a man in half a pair of shorts, which was weird. Maybe when he got up this morning he had half a mind to put them on. And then also I saw a young man wearing one glove on the seafront. I think he heard the weather forecast this morning because he did say that on one hand it was going to be fine, but on the other hand it was going to be icy cold. Right, so we're on our way back. Oh, and of course the other mission, to find a jar of lemon curd, well, that wasn't going to be a mission because I'd heard that the lifeboat station shop was actually closed for winter, but when we got there we found some lemon curd for sale, so I've got that in my bag to take home. And then I was going to buy a Jolly Fisherman souvenir, but I've not been able to find one anywhere, not even on a postcard. So what we've had to settle for is a stick of Skeggy rock. Here it is, look. Skeg Vegas, not in Nevada, it says. So now we just have to hope that this storm doesn't hit us before we get back to Chesterfield. I'm due there around 6 o'clock, but the storm isn't due until about 90 minutes later, so hopefully I'll get there and get home before it hits. We'll see how we go. Chesterfield, and I think the storm is arriving. Just seen a few flakes of snow. Hello there, it's the morning after the night before, and I did get home safely, but I suppose it was only just. Storm Goretti was chasing me, and the first few flakes arrived when I got home. Had they come a couple of hours earlier, I could have found myself stranded in Grantham. Anyway, thanks for watching, hope you subscribe and like, and see you again in the next mission. Cheers! So bracing.